this is Martin Page. I'm going to be doing like the first 10 minutes of Elden Ring. I'll try and talk about the game as I play, I guess. So, the game opens up with you, one of the chosen ones, basically. There's usually these messages here that'll pretty much the only thing in the game that tells you where to go. I'll try and look at all the tutorials, even though I already know how to play. Some fun messages from other players can be seen. First thing you see as you start the game, talking the arrival. The game looks very beautiful. You look right, you see the Erd tree, which is like the tree of life. But then when you look around, it's like destitute ruins, and you can tell a lot of people have fallen down this cliff here because this indicates people have fallen off. Not a lot of player direction, but there's an obvious path down this way, so you can tell that the level design here is pretty straightforward. There's only one way to go. So I want to cross here, see. This makes you want to come look over here and explore it, and you can kind of see that there might be something back here, but doesn't look like it. You can jump. You can run. I have a sword here. I have a bow. So let's see what's over here. Gold door. Maybe that's interesting. Boss music. And looks like From Software is doing their classic boss at the start. Now, this is not the kind of thing most players could probably face their first time through. And there's a introductory cutscene here for your first death. Which if you want to see this cutscene, you can play the game. Now we are entering the tutorial area, where we have just been given our healing items and our magic recovery items. So now these will probably be more, yeah, the cave of knowledge lies below. So below, this seems to be a safe way down if you jump down this way. And now the tutorial will begin, so now we can see that we can switch items and use them. And we see our first bonfire of the game. Oh, and it explains exactly what they do. So I will approach it. I will touch Grace. And this will open up our first fast travel point too. Which if you can now have a map you can look at. You can see here that I've discovered the Cave of Knowledge. First bit of the map. Tutorial seems pretty simple. First area, you really nice cave. You see here the first enemy, telling you all the controls on the right there. I'm gonna stab this guy. Oh, tells you how to guard. Enemy enemies are a little slow here, so that people can not be murdered. See, this is how you dodge. Backstep, dodge roll. Luckily, these guys are very slow, so you can get through this. Looks like someone had a bad day over here. Oh, teaches you how to jump. Jumping is a new addition to a From Software game besides Sekiro. Oh look, an enemy on a bridge. You have to look around to see how to get up there to beat him. I guess you gotta look around. Oh, materials. This is the materials. Doesn't seem like there's a way up to get this guy yet. So this is a enemy that you'll have to defeat. When we wrap around here, it looks like maybe go this way first. Oh, this is an enemy with a shield. So this is how to two-hand the weapon. So I'm already doing that. So I'll do a heavy attack. See if this guy will. I'll just run behind him. Same mooks. Teach you how to lock on. It's very useful. You can see that this seems to be like a sort of, just like a cave these guys are sitting in. Bows. I have one of those. I guess I'll use the bow. A fire arrow. I'll use my sword to finish him off. I'll run up ahead here. There's a guy just standing here and ready to fight. Skills. So let's see if I have a skill. Oh, I do. I have the samurai. It's cool. Well done. Thank you. So we'll head over here. Ooh. We also added crouching to the game. Very useful for sneaking up on people. I think Sekiro is the only other FromSoft game that had sneaking of any kind. I've already been backstabbing, but I guess I'll do some more. You can see here that they put these to indicate that maybe you can be hidden a bit better in the bushes, which makes sense. You get a sneak peek at the boss room, it looks like. Or maybe just a room you can get in earlier. Stance breaking. Tutorial to show that you can break stances. It's really nice. Quality of life improvement for a FromSoft game. You can spawn at these when you die. Boss ahead. Now see here, it's a fog wall, which is very From Software. They do that for their bosses. Now the first boss of the real first boss of the game is Soldier of Godric. So let's see if I can beat him. Strongest enemy in the game. It seems I have beaten the Soldier of Godric. Enemy felled. Get a nice little bit of runes there for leveling up in the future. And that, I believe, is the end of the tutorial. Yep, now I'm above where I was before. And I get an item for my troubles. Strength. So, the tutorial, at least, is very straightforward. I'm just going to step outside to show the arrival into the Limgrave area of Elden Ring. So far, the encounters and stuff, there's one impossible one for new players at the very beginning where they basically, it's just there to show you that you can die pretty easily, but not to be too worried about it. Um, this is the multiplayer. Gonna head up, and we'll have one last look at the environment. Um, yeah, the tutorial seems to just be there to teach you the basic controls. And this area here is just like a really nice, like the architecture is very, I guess, Western medieval sort of style. And this is our first look into the wider world. Everything you see you can go to, like classic Skyrim. Very beautiful world. There's a church you can walk to. There's a hard guy and a hard guy to defeat on a horse there. But for now, uh, that's the tutorial and beginning areas of Elden Ring. The game is really big, and then if I go further, I'll just keep playing. So I'm gonna stop here. I use the and that's it.